This video introduces the power supply of electronic Jacquard machine. Mainly A. Power supply for modules or electromagnets. B. The power supply of the main card. Power is usually borrowed from modules and is not discussed in this video. C. The power supply of controller. It is also common to borrow power from modules, which is not discussed in this video. D. Others, such as basic distance meter basic wave. The power supply is usually borrowed from modules and is not discussed in this video. Bonus electronic Jacquard machine uses electromagnets. The mainly A1 DC2 for V. That is, a linear transformer, which is rectified and filtered to obtain 2 volts. It is characterized by durability, simplicity and low failure rate. It is easy to cause the electromagnet to heat up and reduce the suction force of the electromagnet. A2. Special switching power supply for electronic Jacquard machine. When powered on, it outputs 2 volts for 10 milliseconds, which is used to attract the electromagnet. Then it switches to 12 volts, which is used to maintain the attraction of the electromagnet. Effectively reduces the working temperature of the electromagnet and increases the failure rate compared to the A1 linear power supply. A 2.1 IGBT is used as the switching component, so the failure rate does not increase much and the cost is high. A 2.2, the switching component use power field effect transistors, which have a high failure rate and low cost. A 3. Constant current source. The attraction force of the electromagnet depends on the current through the electromagnet coil. The constant voltage source also relies on the internal resistance of the electromagnet coil, which is greatly affected by temperature. Using FPGA to control the current of each electromagnet coil in real time changes the design idea of the entire electrical part and inadvertently increases the difficulty of plagiarism. Staubli uses modules, and the power supplies of the modules mainly include a 4. Linear power supply, usually composed of linear transformer and rectifier circuit. Linear power supplies are characterized by simplicity, durability, and large ripple, commonly used in traditional electronic Jacquard machines. The main things to note are: generally, the minimum working voltage of Staubli original modules or modules that are 100% imitated by Staubli is 12 volts. The minimum operating voltage of S and S serial modules is 10 volts to 11 volts. Of 4.2 efficiency. Usually, the efficiency of linear power supplies is not as good as SMPS, generally between 30% and 60%. Of 4.3 maximum ripple, etc. The difference between the voltage when all modules are power on and the voltage when all modules are power off is generally the maximum ripple of a linear power supply. The maximum ripple can be tested using 2 test files. All down. EP and ALLUP. EP. The maximum ripple is mainly affected by the following factors. Of 4.3. 1 transformer structure, 2-phase, 3-phase, E-type, U-type, etc. Of 4.3. 2 transformer enameled wire material, all copper, aluminum, copper-clad aluminum, etc. Of 4.3. 3 changes in capacitance of rectifier capacitors, etc. Among linear power supplies, the rectifier capacitor has the shortest life, shown as a reduction in capacitance. The main factors that affect the life of the rectifier capacitor: working temperature, continuous working voltage, harmonics of the power grid, altitude, electrolyte leakage, etc. Of 5. SMPS. In order to reduce costs, some electronic Jacquard machine manufacturers use mass-produced ordinary SMPS. Rather than a professional SMPS customized for the working conditions and working environment of electronic Jacquard machines. Please note that the output of SMPS is usually not allowed to be used in parallel. A 6. Intelligent power supply. It is used in systems similar to YH918 and will not be discussed in this video. If you are interested, please watch the related video. Details make a difference, especially manifested in living state of electronic Jacquard machine. Real-time online detection technology is used to monitor the working status of the power supply, which can effectively identify and solve problems. Please watch the related video for details. Please let us know if you have any doubts. We are willing to provide free technical support. At the same time, we learn from engineers. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.